Ladies and gents, welcome to the weird entrance. Welcome to the show. Who's been to the Gong Show before? Give us a shout. Fuck yes. Never been? First timers? Woo, fuck yes. Fuck yeah. Good on you, bro. You haven't been out since goths were cool, I see. Fucking There's a beers and chicks. Are you religious with that chain? Or are you half in, half out?
Yeah, a lot of priests are these days, I've heard. Yeah,
half in, half out, half in again, half out. Sploosh. Okay.
Too early, sorry.
I was actually raised by vegans. It was pretty weird growing up with vegan parents. Like, I was the only kid in school who wasn't out looking at hot chicks. I was at Coles looking at hot chooks, man. Don't you reckon they're the kinkiest grocery, but? Sitting there in that steamy bag with their legs tied up, presenting their stuffing hole.
Don't eat a chicken sandwich at this cunt's house. It's not fucking mayo.
But you know, it really helps answer the question, like, as to what came first. It was me.
Yeah, that's that one. Yeah, that one's that one. I don't know what else. So I'm trying to be more of a nicer person these days. Lucky for me, like I work with this dude. He's all over that shit. Like he used to be this real arsehole, you know, but now he does ice baths. You know these fucking dudes. You know, he's like, brother, you know, your fucking psyche gets harder. You know, your ego gets smaller. It's good for your soul. You know, I'm like, fucking alright. You know, I tried it. Nipples got harder. Dick got smaller, that's it. You know? He's like, nah, brother, you just gotta get comfortable being uncomfortable. To do that, you gotta find out what makes you uncomfortable. And I'm just like, can't you make me uncomfortable, you know? But I took what he said to heart, and I thought about it, and I thought about what makes me uncomfortable, and now I'm going out of my way to talk to people with lazy eyes. Man, I don't know about you guys, I'm just panicking in those first few seconds, trying to find the good eye, you know? And you find the good eye, you lock in, you're not moving, and then just like a voice in your head, just like, look at the other one, and you fuck it, and you get more uncomfortable.
You, sir, you look like you come quick. Fucking let's go, me too, brother, me too. No, it's actually really bad. It's not fucking funny at all. Like, I like to jerk off in the shower. I come before the water gets warm. Do you know how fucking sad that is? It's disappointing to jerk off by myself. That's how fucking disappointing it is. As you guys can hear, I have an accent, and it's weird that a lot of people tell me that this accent is really cool, you know, that I must get a lot of action with the ladies with this accent. I don't know if you guys know, there is no fucking action if you sound like the vampire from Hotel Transylvania. This shit does not work at all. This is fucking dog shit.
I feel like a lot of people like to judge old white men and young Asian women for being together. No? Like, they'll call them mean things like, ew, look at this disgusting creep with his little gold digger. I try not to be rude, so whenever I see these people, I just call them mum and dad.
That's why it's short, old sperm.
But, okay, I get why you would judge them, because at first glance, it's like, what the fuck do they have in common? But it's actually their differences that brought them together. It's actually a very beautiful story. Yeah, you know, mum was poor, and dad didn't like to cook, clean, talk much, but much or treat women right. Yeah, the end. It doesn't sound like much, but believe it or not, some places in the Middle East, that's actually considered too romantic. So, Jed, cut off with that shit.
Hi, my name's Nikos, I'm a confused esche. You guys look beautiful, wow. I've done some drawings for you guys, would you like to see them? Yeah, no worries. Alright, so if you're a boy in the crowd, this is you. Yeah.
That's to scale as well.
I'll show it to you as well. Alright, I'm just trying to represent your beauty through genitalia, right? And if you're a lovely lady in the crowd, again, just trying to show it. So yeah, that's you. You look beautiful. Now, if you don't identify with either gender, because we're a safe space, and I really do mean that, then maybe this is you. But, hold your horses. Don't get cocky, because this is me. Yeah.
This is officially the weirdest sex ed education I've
Ladies,
ever got in my life.
it's real size. It's real size, yeah.
Yes, man, it's lovely to be here with you people. Although I do have a bit of trouble fitting in with you Australians, eh? You guys believe a few weird things, eh? In this country, it's lucky if a bird takes a shit on you. Have you heard this? Back in South Africa, it just never felt lucky to be caught and held down by an ostrich. You know? And I have been here for 10 years, right, guys? It's supposed to be lucky if a bird takes a shit on you. I cannot find one on Tinder willing to christen me. I do love being in your country. Though magical things happen here in Australia. Like the other day, I was flashed, actually. Hey? I was at the pub and this girl walked in a skirt with no underwear, sat down at the bench opposite me, shaven vagina, just winking at me from across the room. Guys, I have been with the same woman for 15 years. At this point, shaven vaginas are like mythical creatures to me. It's like, you know? Like Bigfoot's mustier cousin, Big Flap, you know? It's...
My name is Corey. You have to excuse his haircut. I'm currently halfway through transitioning into a lower tax bracket. Trying to live my authentic true self. Going well. So a bit about myself. I'm actually a criminal lawyer. I do my best to put potentially dangerous people back into the community. And, it's very rewarding work. Obviously a difficult thing to be funny about though, you know, given the gravity of what I do. Because I do a lot of work in the domestic violence courts. And in this cultural moment, you know, like jokes about domestic violence can be a little bit hit and misses. So you're a survivor, but you're laughing, but you obviously you must find that joke a slap in the face. But anyway,
Hi, my name is Ian. About a year ago, I moved here from Ireland. I must say, I love it here. Like, this country is wild. Like, I'll never forget, on my first ever day of work in Australia, my boss came up to you and said, "Hi, my name's John and I'm a racist." I mean, technically what he said is, "My name's John and I'm South African," but I knew what he meant, you know. But at the moment, I'm working traffic control to get my regional work done. And like, has anyone here ever worked traffic control? Like, honestly, the people you meet in that job, like, I swear the only people that get hired cannot get hired anywhere else. Like, everybody in my company is either like a sex offender or Irish. Like, one day I was working with a guy and like my boss came up to me and another guy and he goes, "Hey, we don't actually have work for the two of you today. One of you has to go home." And I jumped straight in and was like, "Look, I really need the money. Can I stay on?" And the other guy goes, "I really need the money too. I'm homeless." I was like, "Well, one of us has rent to pay, so like..."
Ever do something nice with someone and then like you end up just being completely annoying? Yeah. 3 people? Sweet, this is just for you guys. I seen this homeless dude while I was on the way to Frio, and I was on the way to a gig, and I seen this dude lying down. I didn't know he was sleeping, but like I thought to myself, I was like, because it was a cold night, and I was like, man, I want to do something nice for this dude, you know. So I got this guy like a cappuccino and like with a few sugar packets and shit, but I also got a coffee like myself as well, because I didn't want him to think that I just bought it for him, you know what I mean? Because I care about his feelings. And then as I like walked up to him, I was like, "Hey man, oi." Sorry to wake you up, brother, but got you a cappuccino and there's a few sugar packets here and shit because it's cold. I thought you might need a hot drink, bro. So yeah, good night, man. And he's like, "I'm lactose intolerant." What the fuck, man? Like, my bad, bro. What the fuck is your problem? But as I walked off, I was like, "Fuck, man, what a dickhead, eh?" Like what I'm saying, it's just, he didn't have to drink it. Like, he could have just accepted it and said thank you, because the thought was there, you know what I mean? I know it's being annoying, but you don't have to be a dickhead about it, you know? And he could have used it for homeless currency, No, because I'm not a homeless expert, but I'm pretty sure a cappuccino, I've got some homeless people over there lock their plates up, but I'm pretty sure a hot fucking cappuccino you can trade it for some good shit, like, you know what I mean?
But you got like 5 minutes to train it before it becomes fucking cold.
Either way, just find some fucking shut the fuck up. Be like,
Bruno also one time got Sammy some shoes and was annoyed that he didn't use them.
I know you will come to see stand-up. What do you call a man in a wheelchair with rope tied round his waist? What? A pool boy. Yeah, thanks. How many Irish does it take to put in a light bulb?
How many?
One, you bunch of racist
Didn't know it was a trick question, did you, dickheads?
Oh, guys, give it up for Sammy. Last time I saw him, he was wearing one of those hats, you know, the ones with the cans and the straws that come right down to your mouth. And I thought, wow, that's one handy cap. Yeah, good times.
My name's Ian. I moved here a year ago on a working holiday visa, and I don't know if you know, but I don't have to pick fruit anymore.
That was the funnest part.
No, they changed the rules for people with British passports. You no longer have to do farm work or regional work or anything like that. I came here with my girlfriend who's from Northern Ireland, so that means she gets a British passport and an Irish passport. Now, she's always felt very strongly about her Irish identity. Till she found out she might have to do some farm work. Identity switched to a coloniser pretty fucking quickly.
I've got a couple kids at home, and I wouldn't be able to do it without my partner. She's truly amazing. Like, she's one of these people, like, you give her an inch, she'll give you a child.
I did not like the face after, I'm just gonna say.
She's a country girl. She's a Bunbury girl. She's into like tarot, astrology. She has all these crystals, and she'll put them out under the moonlight at night to like charge them up. Then in the morning, she'll obviously smoke them